What is up, guys? This is Lintheo coming at you with a card discussion today about one of the new trap cards that's coming out in Crossover Souls, and not a lot of people are actually talking about it, and I think it could be one that might catch you off guard. So it's called Lose a Turn. It's a continuous trap card, and its effect reads as follows. Activates only if you control no special summon monsters. Negate the effects of all special summon monsters during the turn they are special summoned. If an effect monster is special summoned in attack mode, change them to defense position. It's a really interesting card, and basically slapped all over it is anti-meta. Decks that can use this are Monarchs, if they so wish, if they're not running the Frog build, because obviously Treeborn would just get screwed by this. And the one that's kind of most relevant to this is Yosenju. Now, I think Yosenju could really use this card very well, and it also just means that other decks that are slightly geared towards anti-meta can use it quite nicely. Talking about Yosenju, there are three different types of builds with Yosenju. There's the aggressive, there's the defensive / stun, and then there's the pendulum one, which can kind of go in either or, but it's its own entity nonetheless. This would very, very happily fit into the defensive anti-meta build, because they already play Vanity's Emptiness, then they already play the barrier that they have, Secret Move, then you have a whole host of other things, like you could play Mistakes, you could play this, loads of different cards that really stun your opponent and stop them is just kind of important, and this, I feel, just fits in so perfectly into the deck that it's a crime if people don't play it. Now, you might think that's a very bold thing for me to say, and I do agree, it's very bold to say it's a crime for a card not to be played in a certain build, but I feel that this card can really hurt the meta. If we look at the decks that are going to be coming out and the current meta builds, so if you flip this against Nacloths, that hurts. They don't get their Trishula effect. They don't get their Unicorn effect. And while it might only be for that turn, that's the only important thing. Nacloths need to activate their effects on that turn. Now, I don't mean that it negates the effects that go into the graveyard, the discard effects. I mean when they're summoned. One deck it can technically be used against is Qwilfort. Now, I know you might be thinking, well, hold on a second, if Qwilfort gets special summons and it gets negated, then their attack goes up. If you're pendulum summoning with Qwilfort, they're going to have their full attack anyway, so it doesn't really matter, but nevertheless, this might not be a good card against Qwilfort anyway, because it's just one of those cards that doesn't really stun them that much. I mean, you can stop the disc, which would be really nice, but that's kind of about it. You don't get that Dante boost, and it stays in attack mode if they summon it in attack mode. Obviously, it's a cost to mill, so they will still get their 1 to 3 mills, that's not a problem. But it does mean that it stuns a lot of these decks, and I feel that if you actually do flip it against them, and you don't really suffer from it, you play Hunders, you play Yosenju, you play anything like that, that just normal summons and Monarchs as well, maybe this isn't such a bad card to start maining, because, or at least siding even, because I think this is a real ace in the hole. So I want to know what you guys think of the actual card. Do you think it's good or do you think it's bad? Let me know down in the comment section below. Like, comment, subscribe, and I should catch you guys later.